Sai Ram. There is this story of a farmer in the United States of America who used to win the award for growing the best corn year after year after year. Everyone wondered what is the secret of his success. How is it that the same person is able to grow the best quality corn every year? And there was one thing strange about this farmer. Every year, during the prize distribution ceremony, after his name would be announced, the first thing that he would do is he would go and pick up his prize winning corn and distribute it to all the other farmers of the locality who had assembled there. And he would tell them, why don't you grow your crop with this corn the next season so that you too will have a good crop? Now this did not make sense because technically he was providing his competition with the best corn and there was a good chance that he would not win the competition the next year. It was only later that the farmer revealed his logic. He said that look, the bees, the birds, they are the ones who pollinate and they are the ones who provide new corn. They do not discriminate between my field and the others' fields. They just cross-pollinate across fields. If the fields of corn growing nearby my fields of corn are not of the highest quality, there's a good chance that my own quality of corn will get degraded. And therefore, to ensure that I continue to grow the best quality corn, I must ensure that everyone in my neighborhood, wherever the birds and bees can go, they too should grow the highest quality corn. Dear brothers and sisters, service is often a misleading word because we think of it as something that we do for others. When we understand its true import as revealed to us by our dear Swami, we will realize that service to others is actually service to our own selves. Let me share with you the beautiful story of a certain Ramesh Kumar. On the request that privacy be maintained, I am changing the name. But Ramesh Kumar was a humble occupant of the servants' quarters at the NTPC or the National Thermal Power Corporation located at Vindhyanagar in the Singrauli district of Madhya Pradesh. Ramesh used to work at the homes of several of the officers, including the Deputy General Manager there, Mr. Krishnan. Now, Krishnan uncle is a devotee of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and Ramesh used to often see photos of Swami like this at the home of Mr. Krishnan. He always wondered who he was, and when Krishnan uncle told him who Swami is, he began to have some respect and regard for Swami, though he did not believe Swami to be God. Several months later, Ramesh began to develop a strange problem. His eyesight began to go weak and he found it extremely difficult to see in the dark. When he got checked at a hospital, it was told to him that within the next 1 year, he definitely had to have a surgery, without which there was a danger of him going completely blind. But as if that shock was not enough, he got to know that this operation would cost him 2 lakh rupees. Back then in those days, that was like 4,000 US dollars. I mean, with a meager salary of 5,000 rupees a month, which was less than $100 a month, there was no way that Ramesh could think of affording this surgery. He confided this problem of his to the different officers in whose homes he was working, and that included Krishnan uncle. Now, when Krishnan uncle heard of this, he definitely wanted to help Ramesh, but that amount was even beyond him. Even the Deputy General Manager could not think of such princely sums. What could he do? That was when Krishnan uncle remembered something that Swami had told him. Not to him directly, I shall come to that later. But based on that, Krishnan uncle called Ramesh and told him, Ramesh, every Thursday we have bhajans at home. Why don't you come and attend the bhajans? And then he added, trust me, doing these bhajans will help you get your eyesight back. Ramesh, as I said, came from humble origins. He was very simple in his mind. He decided to follow whoever was offering him hope, and therefore he began to attend bhajans at the home of Krishnan uncle. Now, not just that, slowly with bhajans, one good habit leads to another, just as one bad habit leads to another. Now, with bhajans, he got into discussions about Swami, satsangh about Swami, and even seva activities. Very soon, for Ramesh, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba was his chosen Lord, and he began to follow all the teachings. He began to participate in service activities, deriving great joy there. He also observed that when he started doing seva, started attending satsangs and bhajans, the deterioration in his eye had stopped. He didn't get better, but he didn't get worse as well. And that in itself was such a thrill for him. At this point, let's take a break and go to what is it that inspired Krishnan uncle to tell Ramesh to start attending bhajans. In 1991, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba stunned the entire mankind by opening a super specialty hospital completely free of cost in remote Puttaparthi. This hospital was inaugurated by the then Prime Minister of India, Shri P.V. Narasimha Rao. And in his speech, the Prime Minister acknowledged that even the government of India would have found it hard to build a hospital of this nature in 9 months' time. And he also conceded that even if they managed to do so over several years, there was no way they would be able to run it for free. It's been more than 3 decades now that this hospital is running for free. Well, back then when that happened, Sai devotees and Sai organization officials from across India, from the different states of India, began to refer their poor patients to the super specialty hospital. So on one occasion, Swami called all these office bearers, state president, district presidents, everybody in a meeting and told them that, look, our hospital has limited capacity and all of you are sending people who need surgery from different states to come here. Since the capacity is overloaded, these people come to Mandir to seek my grace, to seek a cure without medical intervention. And then Swami added, I would love to help them, but you know what? Let them build up a spiritual bank balance. Before sending such people here, advise them to participate in some seva activity, in some bhajan activity, in some satsang, so that they build up a spiritual bank balance from which I can withdraw and give them my grace. One person who attended this meeting was the then state president of Madhya Pradesh, Mr. S.K. Sachdeva. He went back to his state of Madhya Pradesh and told everybody this beautiful advice that Swami had given, and that is how Krishnan uncle had heard of this. And that is the reason he had advised Ramesh, and Ramesh was already seeing some benefits, right? Because his deterioration had stopped. Now, it was the day of Krishnan uncle's birth. It was his birthday, and on that day he felt that I must do something as a gift to Ramesh. See the way the universe works. See the way God works. On that day, he got a call from his friend Raman. Krishnan gets called by Raman. Raghunath actually, His friend Raghunath called him and wished him a happy birthday, and they had a lovely reunion. His dear friend he was, and therefore they spoke over the telephone for a long period of time. After which somehow something prompted Krishnan uncle to tell Raghunath uncle about Ramesh. When he told all this, what Raghunath said stunned him. He said that my close friend is a top doctor at Shankar Netralaya, and Shankar Netralaya has a quota to do these kinds of operations. Let me inquire. Cutting the long story short, as a birthday gift, Krishnan uncle could offer Ramesh this eye surgery that he needed, totally free of cost, at Shankar Netralaya. 1 year after he had been diagnosed with this problem. Once the surgery was completed successfully, Ramesh got back his pristine eyesight. He came to Krishnan uncle and he said, what you said was true. You said serve people, do bhajans, do satsang and your eye problem will get solved. That is exactly what it has happened. But more than that, I am grateful to you because not just my eye has got back sight, I seem to have developed a vision, a mission in life. I know what is the meaning of life and I know how I should derive absolute joy in life through satsang and seva. In this manner, Ramesh profusely thanked Krishnan uncle, who in turn profusely thanked Swami. So dear brothers and sisters, the next time when we get an opportunity to serve, let's just grab it with both the hands. Let us remember that through this act of service, we are helping our own selves. We are building a spiritual bank balance which will give us unlimited yields and unlimited support and insurance at the time we need it the most. I would like to conclude with a quotation from the Dalai Lama. He says, "Be selfish, therefore be selfless. Be selfish, therefore be selfless." Selflessness is actually the ultimate selfishness, because anything that we do selflessly comes back to us manifold. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.